All right, so today we're going to take a deep dive
Oh,
into the Liberate Meditation Coach Training Program.
sounds good.
Have you heard of this?
I have, yeah.
We're going to unpack like everything about it.
Okay.
What it is, what it offers, what makes it different,
Gotcha.
and really, you know, could this be something that our listeners
Okay.
might be interested in, maybe changing careers
Right.
or just adding to what they're already doing?
Yeah.
What really strikes me about Liberate is that it goes beyond just meditation.
Yeah.
It's not just about learning how to sit still.
Okay.
It combines meditation with coaching techniques,
Uh-huh.
even energy healing practices
Yeah.
to create this like transformative experience
Yeah.
for the coach
Yeah.
and for their future clients.
Absolutely. I think that that's one of the things that's really fascinating
Yeah.
about Liberate is that it's not just about teaching meditation. It's about, like you said, combining it with these other modalities.
Right.
So that you can really create a powerful experience for yourself
Yeah.
and for the people that you work with.
And they're very upfront about the potential benefits too.
Yes.
Not just for personal growth, which is kind of what you think of first when
Yeah,
you think
yeah.
about meditation,
Right.
but also the financial
Yeah.
and career opportunities.
Absolutely.
So, the meditation market is huge.
Uh-huh.
It's a $2 billion industry.
Wow.
Coaching is even bigger.
Yeah.
It's at like 20 billion.
That's wild.
Liberate's giving you the tools to tap into both.
Okay, so they're really setting you up to potentially make a living doing this.
Yes, and they're not shy about it either,
Gotcha.
which I appreciate.
So give me some examples of what that might actually look like.
Yeah, so you could do one-on-one coaching sessions.
Okay.
You could potentially earn up to $400 a session for that.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Or you can lead group classes,
Oh, yeah.
workshops, retreats, courses, like
Yeah.
these bigger things. And those can bring in up to $5,000
Per offering.
per offering.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're not talking about chump change here.
No, not at all.
But realistically, I'm thinking, okay,
Right.
if I want to do this
Yeah.
with my current workload,
Uh-huh.
it feels a little overwhelming to add another intensive training.
That's a good point. What is the time commitment like?
It's a 12-week online intensive.
Okay.
So it is intensive,
Right.
but it's structured in a way
Right.
that makes it more manageable for people like us,
Okay.
busy professionals.
Right.
You're only dedicating about 8 to 10 hours per week.
Okay, that seems doable.
Does seem doable.
Especially since it's online.
Yeah,
You can kind of fit it in on your own schedule.
exactly.
And they really cover a lot in those 8 to 10 hours.
They do. They do.
So, like, what kind of stuff are they teaching you?
So you're learning about all these different types of medication techniques,
Okay.
different coaching skills,
Yeah.
energy healing practices.
Wow, so it's really well-rounded.
It is.
Yeah.
They even cover things like leadership training
Oh, wow.
and business development tools.
So they're really preparing you to actually
Yes,
go out there and build a career.
exactly.
That's pretty cool.
So we talked about a lot of different things that they offer.
Yeah.
But let's go back to the meditation itself for a second.
Okay.
We touched on this suraflow earlier.
Uh-huh.
It sounds kind of intriguing.
It does sound kind of mysterious.
It does.
So can you break that down for me a little bit?
Yeah, suraflow is a very unique approach to meditation. It was developed by the program's founder, Sura.
Okay.
It's kind of a softer, more effortless style of meditation.
So it's not like the really strict kind of meditation.
No, not at all.
Okay.
It emphasizes relaxation,
Yeah.
creative visualization.
So it's more about letting go
Yes,
and less about like forcing yourself into a specific state.
exactly.
Okay.
And it makes sense, especially
Yeah.
if you think about people who are new to meditation or people who, maybe they tried traditional methods before
Right.
and they found it intimidating.
Uh-huh.
This is much more approachable.
Okay, so how is it different from other types of meditation?
So unlike some methods
Yes.
that focus only on breath control
Right.
or mantra repetition,
Yeah.
suraflow incorporates guided imagery,
Oh, okay.
visualization techniques.
Interesting.
So you're actually encouraged to use your imagination
Okay.
to connect with your inner wisdom
Mm-hmm.
and really cultivate a deeper sense of peace and well-being.
So it's almost like you're using your creativity
Yes.
to access that meditative state.
Exactly.
That's cool.
And what I find really interesting is that suraflow is taught from a place of personal experience.
Okay, so it's not just like textbook knowledge.
Well,
It's something that Sura has actually embodied and lived.
yes.
That's pre-power.
And they emphasize authenticity in their teaching.
That makes sense.
So you're not just learning a technique. You're being guided by someone who's really lived this practice.
Yeah, I think that's important.
It is.
It's like the difference between reading about something and actually experiencing it.
Yes, absolutely.
So we've talked about meditation, we've talked about coaching,
Uh-huh.
but you also mentioned energy healing.
Yes.
And that's something I'm curious about. Can you
Okay.
tell me a little bit more about what that is?
Yeah, so energy healing. It's a very broad term.
Right.
But within this program,
Yeah.
it's about understanding and working with these subtle energy systems
Mm-hmm.
that are in the body.
Okay.
So they teach you techniques for self-healing,
Okay.
hands-on healing,
Right.
even distance healing.
Wow.
And it's all rooted in this idea that our thoughts
Yeah.
and emotions
Right.
have a direct
I
impact
gotcha.
on our energy field.
So it's not just about like physical touch or anything like that?
No, no, no.
It's more about understanding how our thoughts and emotions are affecting our energy.
Exactly.
Okay.
And how we can use that to promote healing and well-being.
Interesting.
And they even teach you how to guide healing meditations
Okay.
that combine mindfulness
Yeah.
with energy work
Uh-huh.
to facilitate deep relaxation
Okay.
and address
Yeah.
both the physical
Right.
and energetic aspects of healing.
So it's a very holistic approach.
Yes.
Gotcha.
They have a whole module dedicated to this.
Oh, wow.
It's called the Energetics of Meditation and Energy Management.
Okay, so they're really diving deep into this.
They are. They are.
That's pretty cool.
And I think this is particularly relevant for professionals
Yeah.
in fields like therapy,
Mm-hmm.
counseling, healthcare,
Right.
anywhere where you're dealing with people's emotional
Absolutely.
and mental
They have to
state.
keep you with their energy, too.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
It's about recognizing that our energy does impact the
Yeah.
people around us,
Absolutely.
and learning how to manage your own energy
Right.
and set healthy boundaries
Yeah.
is so essential
For sure.
to avoid running out
Right.
and really create a sustainable practice.
Especially if you're working in a field like that where
Yeah.
you're constantly giving of yourself.
But it's not just for aspiring meditation teachers.
Right.
It's really for anyone
Uh-huh.
who wants to bring a more mindful,
Yeah.
compassionate approach to their work.
I like that.
And what I really appreciate is that they're very clear about their commitment
Yeah.
to diversity and inclusion.
Okay.
They want to make this training accessible to people from all backgrounds.
That's great.
And they've even created a specific program
Mm-hmm.
for BIPOC individuals.
That's fantastic.
So they're really walking the walk.
Yeah.
It's not just lip service.
It's important to have those different voices and perspectives
Yes,
represented.
It's so important to
Yeah.
create a more diverse
Mhm.
and representative community
Yes,
of meditation teachers.
absolutely.
But let's get down to like the real nitty-gritty here.
Yeah,
Does this training actually translate
right.
into real-world success?
Yeah, like are there people out there who are actually building careers
Yes,
using what they've learned in this program?
exactly.
That's a good question.
And the answer is yes.
Okay, good.
There are so many success stories.
Tell me about some of them.
Okay, so there's Heather Glidden.
Okay.
She's an author and meditation coach.
Uh-huh.
She actually wrote her first best-selling book
Wow.
while she was doing the training.
That's impressive.
There's Kelsey Murdian.
Okay.
She started teaching at a major meditation studio
Uh-huh.
in Chicago
Okay.
while she was still in the program.
So they're already getting out there and making things happen.
Yes.
That's cool.
And then there's Wynn Burkett.
Okay.
She finished her book
Wow.
on mindful parenting
That's great.
during the program.
Oh,
And now she's leading these like
yeah.
highly sought after workshops for parents.
That's fantastic.
So it's not just about the training itself.
Right.
It's really a launch pad for a whole new career.
Yeah, that's inspiring.
But what happens after those 12 weeks are over?
Right.
Are you just kind of left to your own devices?
No, they actually provide support.
They do. And this is one of the things that really impressed me
Oh, okay.
about LIBERATE is that the support doesn't stop
Uh-huh.
after those 12 weeks.
So it's not like they just hand you a certificate and say, good luck.
No,
They're actually there to help you.
they are.
So what does that look like?
They offer bonus training
Okay.
and group meetings
Yeah.
for 18 months
Wow.
after the intensive program.
That's a long time.
It is.
Okay, so they're really invested in your success.
They are.
Long term.
Yes.
That's great.
And they cover all these different topics.
Like what?
Business growth,
Okay.
marketing,
Uh-huh.
advanced energy healing techniques,
Wow.
energy communication,
Okay.
mindfulness for families,
Interesting.
intuition development,
Yeah.
energy management.
So a wide range of topics.
It's really comprehensive.
Wow, that's amazing.
It is.
So they're really giving you everything you need
Yes.
to succeed.
So it's not just about learning how to meditate.
Right.
They're really giving you the tools
Uh-huh.
to build a business,
Yeah.
create a community,
That's fantastic.
and really make this a sustainable career path.
Yeah, it sounds like they've thought of everything.
They really have.
That's impressive.
It is, and it's really reassuring
Yeah.
because, you know,
Especially if you're new to this,
yes,
it can be kind of scary to think about starting your own business
absolutely.
and putting yourself out there.
It can feel really overwhelming,
Yeah,
but it's good to know that you have that support.
for sure.
You know that you're not alone in this
Right.
and that you have people to guide you.
It sounds like a really supportive community.
It is.
It's awesome.
And you know, one of the things that keeps coming up as we're talking about this program
Yeah.
is this idea of transformation.
Uh-huh.
It's not just about acquiring new skills.
Right.
It's really about cultivating
Yeah.
this deeper sense of
Uh-huh.
self-awareness,
Yeah.
resilience,
Yeah.
inner strength.
So it's really about personal growth
It is.
as much as it is about professional development.
Absolutely. It's about aligning your work
Mm-hmm.
with your values,
Yeah.
making a positive impact
Right. Right.
on the world,
Absolutely.
and creating a life
Uh-huh.
that feels more meaningful
Yeah.
and fulfilling.
That's beautiful.
It is. And I think that's what makes LIBERATE
Yeah.
so appealing
Uh-huh.
for busy professionals
Right.
who are looking for more than just a paycheck.
Exactly. They're looking for something more.
They want a career path
Yeah.
that really aligns with their soul's purpose.
Absolutely.
It's about finding that work that feels like it's not even work.
Right. It's like your passion and your purpose all coming
Yeah.
together.
Exactly.
That's awesome. And it's really fascinating how they weave in this concept of leadership
Oh, yeah.
throughout the whole training.
I noticed that too. It's not just like a separate module.
Right.
It's really integrated into everything they teach.
Exactly. And it's not just about leading meditation sessions or anything.
Right.
It's about developing that leadership presence
Uh-huh.
that empowers other people,
Okay.
helps them reach their full potential.
And that's a skill
Yeah,
that translates to any profession.
absolutely.
Oh, right.
Like, you don't have to be a meditation coach to benefit from that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
And they even have a specific module
Oh, wow.
on creative leadership coaching.
Okay.
So I'm really curious to know more about their approach to that.
Yeah, me too. It sounds interesting.
Yeah.
So from what I understand, it's about tapping into your authentic self
Okay.
as a leader,
Mm-hmm.
bringing your unique strengths and experiences to the table.
Okay.
And it's not about just giving people a set of instructions.
Right.
It's more about asking the right questions,
Okay.
guiding your clients towards meaningful progress.
So it's more about empowering them
Yes.
to find their own solutions
Exactly.
rather than just telling them what to do.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a much more collaborative approach.
It is.
Yeah.
And it really resonates with me, this idea of like
Yeah.
finding your own voice as a leader,
Uh-huh.
guiding others from a place of authenticity and personal experience.
I think that's really important
It is.
because people can tell when you're not being genuine and when you're not speaking from your heart.
Yeah.
So I think that's a really valuable aspect of this training.
And that emphasis on personal experience
Yeah.
is something that really stands out to me
Uh-huh.
about Liberate as a whole.
Okay.
It's clear that this program is really rooted in Sura's
Okay.
own journey,
Uh-huh.
her deep understanding of meditation.
Yeah.
It's not just theoretical.
Yeah.
It's something that she's lived
Uh-huh.
and embodied.
And she's sharing that with her students.
Exactly.
That's pretty
It's like
cute.
learning from someone
Yeah.
who's not just read the manual,
Right.
but who's actually climbed the mountain themselves.
Exactly.
It brings a whole other level of
Yeah.
depth and credibility
For sure.
to the training.
I agree.
But I have to admit, some of the terminology
Okay.
is still a little bit unfamiliar to me.
Like what?
Like, for example, healing through intention.
Okay.
That sounds almost a little bit too out there,
Yeah.
even for a meditation program.
I can see that.
What does that even mean?
So it might sound a little out there at first, but it's actually a very practical approach
Oh,
to using meditation to bring your intentions to life.
Okay.
So they explore this connection between healing, creativity, and manifestation.
So it's about harnessing the power of your mind
Yes.
to create positive change,
Exactly.
both in yourself
Uh-huh.
and in the world around you.
Absolutely.
That's powerful.
It is. And they provide tools and techniques to help you do that effectively.
So it's not just like a
Yeah.
vague concept,
Yeah.
actually give you practical steps
Yes. Okay.
to put this into practice.
They give you the how-to.
Yes.
Yeah. Great.
We talked about energy healing earlier,
Yeah.
and I'm wondering if maybe
Mm.
you could break that down a
Okay.
little bit further
Sure.
for our listeners.
Yeah, so energy healing in this program
Okay.
is about understanding and working with the subtle energy systems
Uh-huh.
that are within the body.
Okay.
And they cover a variety of practices, including
Okay.
self-healing, hands-on healing,
Yeah.
auric healing, and even distance healing.
Wow. So there's a range of techniques involved.
Yes, there is.
But how does it all connect back to meditation?
So they teach you how to guide healing meditations
Okay.
that combine mindfulness with energy work.
Okay.
And the goal is to promote deep relaxation and well-being.
Uh-huh.
It's a holistic approach that addresses both the physical and energetic aspects of healing.
And they have that whole module
Yes,
dedicated to
I
that.
do.
The energetics of meditation
Uh-huh.
and energy management.
Yeah, and I think that's really important, especially if you're working with clients
Yes.
one-on-one.
You're holding space for their emotions,
Yeah.
their thoughts,
Right.
and you're also dealing with their energy.
Absolutely.
So learning how to manage your own energy
Uh-huh.
and set those healthy boundaries
Is crucial.
is so crucial.
Yeah, you don't want to end up feeling drained or overwhelmed by your client's energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it sounds like Liberate really equips you
Yeah.
to handle those aspects of the work.
They do. They give you the tools and techniques.
Yeah.
You need to do that effectively.
It's about empowering people
Yeah.
to take control
Uh-huh.
of their overall well-being
Right.
on every level,
Exactly.
not just managing stress.
It's about a holistic approach to well-being.
Exactly. And it's impressive
Yeah.
that they provide that ongoing support
Uh-huh.
after the intensive training.
Right.
Those bonus modules,
Yeah.
they cover such a broad range of topics.
They do. It's amazing how much they pack into this program.
It is.
Yeah.
Business growth, energy communication, mindfulness for families.
Right. And that shows that they're really invested
Yes.
in your long-term success.
Yes.
Not just getting you through the initial training.
It's like they're creating a community of practice.
Yeah.
A space where graduates can continue learning
Uh-huh.
and growing together.
That's really valuable,
It is.
especially when you're starting out in a new field.
Yes.
It's nice to have that support system.
As we're exploring this program,
Yeah.
I keep coming back to this idea of transformation.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than just a career change.
Right.
It's an opportunity to really shift your whole perspective
Yeah.
on life and work.
On how you show up in the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's about aligning your work with your values,
Uh-huh.
making a positive impact on the world,
Absolutely.
and doing it in a way
Yeah.
that's sustainable and fulfilling for you too.
Right. Like you can't pour from an empty cup.
Exactly.
So they really emphasize self-care,
Yeah.
creating a work-life balance that supports your well-being.
Which is so important
It is.
because it's easy to get caught up in the
Yeah.
hustle and bustle
Uh-huh.
and forget to take care of yourself.
Especially when you're passionate about your work.
Especially when you're passionate
Right.
about what you're doing.
You can just get so focused on helping others that you forget to take care of yourself.
Yes.
But LIBERATE really prioritizes that balance from the start.
Yeah.
They even have a module on energy management
Oh, wow.
to help you avoid burnout and
Right.
stay energized.
Which is great because let's be honest,
Yeah.
teaching meditation and coaching others,
Right.
it can be emotionally and energetically demanding work,
It can be.
but with the right tools and support, it can also be incredibly rewarding.
Absolutely.
And I have to say, I was really impressed
Yeah.
by their commitment
Mm-hmm.
to diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Okay, tell me more about that.
It's not just lip service.
Right.
They're actively working to create a more inclusive
Okay.
and representative
Yeah.
community of meditation teachers.
That's so important
It is.
because, meditation and mindfulness have been seen as practices
Uh-huh.
primarily for a certain demographic.
White, affluent,
Yeah.
often female.
Exactly.
And Liberate is challenging that perception
Uh-huh.
by making their training accessible
That's
to people from all backgrounds.
That's fantastic.
They have that specific program
Yeah.
for BIPOC individuals
Uh-huh.
that shows a real commitment
It does.
to a more diverse and equitable landscape
Yeah.
in the field of meditation and mindfulness.
It's about making these practices accessible to everyone,
Exactly.
not just a select few.
And ultimately, this benefits everyone.
Absolutely.
Teachers who represent a wider range of experiences and perspectives
Right.
make these practices more accessible
Uh-huh.
and relevant to a broader audience.
Exactly.
And it creates a richer
Yes.
and more vibrant
Uh-huh.
community of practice,
Absolutely.
which is something we can all appreciate.
Sure.
One thing that keeps coming up
Yeah.
as we talk about this program
Uh-huh.
is this sense of community
Right.
that they've built.
Yeah, it's clear that they're fostering a really supportive network,
Yeah.
not just during the 12 weeks, but for the long haul.
It's like a tribe of like-minded individuals,
Yeah.
all on this journey of growth and transformation together.
I love that.
And they even have a private community site
Oh, wow.
for coaches and trainees.
So they can connect with each other.
Yes.
Ask questions.
Share resources.
Yeah.
Support each other.
That's fantastic.
That ongoing connection and support, it can make such a difference.
Especially when you're navigating the ups and downs of building a new career.
Especially when you're stepping into unfamiliar territory.
Right.
Speaking of unfamiliar territory,
Okay.
let's talk about the business side of things.
All right.
For someone like me,
Uh-huh.
who's maybe a little intimidated by launching a business,
Yeah.
this could feel overwhelming.
It could.
But Liberate's approach is really good.
How so?
They break down the process into manageable steps.
Okay.
They provide all the tools and resources you need to succeed.
So they don't just throw you in the deep end.
They don't.
They actually give you the support you need
Yes.
to get started.
They even have a whole module
Oh, wow.
dedicated to growing your business.
Okay, so they're really serious about helping you
They are.
build a successful business.
Yes.
That's awesome.
It's like they're holding your hand
Yeah.
through the process.
Instead of just saying, figure it out, which
Exactly.
can be really daunting, especially if you've never done it before.
And they have plenty of success stories to back it up,
Right? We were talking about some
Yeah.
of those graduates.
who have gone on to build thriving businesses,
Yeah.
making a real impact in their communities.
And they're making a good living doing it,
They are.
which is inspiring.
It shows that it is possible
Yeah.
to turn your passion for meditation into a fulfilling and profitable career.
Absolutely.
And they're not limited to one specific niche or demographic.
Oh, okay.
Graduates have found success working with individuals,
Mm-hmm.
groups, corporations, even schools.
So there's a lot of different avenues you can explore.
There are,
Yeah.
which is exciting.
It is. It really highlights the versatility of this training
Yes.
and the growing demand for mindfulness
Yeah.
across all sectors of society.
It feels like tapping into a global shift,
Yeah.
a collective yearning for more peace,
Uh-huh.
connection,
Right.
meaning in our lives.
I think you're right. There's definitely a growing interest in these practices.
Yeah.
And LIBERATE is playing a vital role
Uh-huh.
in meeting that need
Yes.
by empowering individuals to become agents of change
Yes.
in their own communities.
That's what I find so inspiring about this program.
Yeah.
It's not just about personal growth.
Uh-huh.
It's about creating a ripple effect of positive change
Right.
that extends outward into the world.
It's about making the world a better place.
Exactly.
One meditation at a time.
I love that.
Yeah.
This deep dive
Yeah.
is so much more than exploring a training program.
Right.
It's about the possibility
Yeah.
of aligning your life's work
Yeah.
with your deepest values,
Absolutely.
making a real difference.
It's about living a life of purpose
Yes.
and meaning.
And if you're feeling even a little bit intrigued
Yeah.
by what you've heard today, I encourage you to explore Liberate further.
Okay.
Their website has a wealth of information, and they offer a risk-free guarantee,
Okay.
so you can really dive in without hesitation.
That's good to know.
And as you consider this path,
Yeah.
ask yourself,
Uh-huh.
what if this is the opportunity you've been waiting for?
Wow. That's a powerful question.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, as we've been talking about this program,
Yeah.
what really strikes me is that it seems like Liberate caters
Yeah.
to a lot of different professionals,
Okay.
not just people who want to be
Yeah.
full-time meditation coaches.
You're absolutely right. I think that's one of the things that
Yeah.
makes this training so unique is that it's adaptable.
Yeah.
It's designed to empower you to integrate mindfulness into your existing career.
So it's not just about like quitting your job
Right.
and starting something completely new.
Exactly.
It's about enhancing what you're already doing, bringing a more mindful approach to your profession.
Precisely. Think about therapists, healthcare providers, educators.
Sure, yeah.
Even business leaders. Imagine the impact of weaving mindfulness and meditation
Wow.
into those professions.
That could be huge.
It could be transformative, not just for the professionals themselves,
Right.
but for the people they work with.
And everybody that they interact with.
Exactly. It's about creating a ripple effect of peace
Yeah.
and presence in the world.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
Thank you.
It's fascinating to think about like the ripple effect,
Yeah.
bringing a sense of calm and presence
Mm-hmm.
to those high-stress fields.
It could really make a difference.
Could be transformative, yeah.
Yeah.
And Liberate gives you the tools and the techniques
To do.
to do just that.
It's about more than just teaching people how to meditate. It's
Mm,
about cultivating a meditative mindset
okay,
that permeates every aspect of your life
I like that.
and work.
I know some people listening might be a little skeptical
Right.
and maybe thinking,
Yeah.
okay, meditation sounds great,
Uh-huh.
but how can I actually make a living from this?
Yeah, that's a valid concern.
So what would you say
Yeah.
to those people?
I would say look at the success stories.
Okay.
Liberate graduates are out there building thriving businesses,
Yeah.
working with diverse clients,
Yeah.
generating substantial income, and they're doing it in ways
Okay.
that align with their values,
Yeah.
creating a fulfilling and sustainable career path.
It's not just a pipe dream.
No,
There's a real tangible path to success.
there is.
But I imagine it takes a certain type of person
Yeah.
to really make this work.
Uh-huh.
What qualities or characteristics do you
Okay.
think are important for someone considering this?
Well, certainly a genuine passion for meditation and mindfulness is key.
Okay.
But beyond that, I would say a desire to help others,
Mm-hmm.
a willingness to learn and grow,
Yeah.
and a commitment to personal development are all important factors.
It's not just about acquiring a set of skills.
Right.
It's about embodying a certain way of being,
Uh-huh.
a commitment to personal growth
Yeah.
and transformation.
It's a journey.
And I think that's what makes this program
Yeah.
so unique.
Uh-huh.
It's not just career training.
Right.
It's a journey of self-discovery.
Absolutely. And for busy professionals who are feeling burnt out,
Oh, yeah.
overwhelmed, or simply disconnected from their work,
Yeah.
this program offers a path to rediscover their passion
Uh-huh.
and create a life that feels more aligned with their purpose.
It's about finding that sweet spot
Yeah.
where your skills and your interests and your values all intersect.
I love that.
And it sounds like Liberate provides the support
They do.
and the guidance
Yeah.
to help you navigate that journey.
From the comprehensive curriculum and expert instructors
Uh-huh.
to the ongoing mentorship and vibrant community, they've created an environment
Okay.
that really nurtures growth and empowers you to succeed.
It's inspiring to think about all the possibilities.
It is.
And I think for anyone
Yeah.
who's even just considering this path,
Uh-huh.
the best advice is to just explore further.
Absolutely.
Gather more information.
Yeah.
See if it resonates with you.
Visit the LIBERATE website.
Okay.
Read the testimonials.
Uh-huh.
Maybe even reach out to some graduates.
Yeah.
Hear their stories.
That's great advice.
Trust your intuition and see where it leads you.
This deep dive has been incredibly insightful.
It has.
I hope our listeners are feeling as inspired as I am
Me too.
by the potential of Liberate
Yeah.
to transform lives and create a more mindful world.
It's been a pleasure exploring this program with you.
Likewise.
And remember, as you move forward, consider this.
Okay.
What if embracing mindfulness is the key to unlocking your full potential,
Wow.
both personally and professionally?
That's a great question to leave our listeners with.
It is a question worth pondering.
It is. And thanks for joining us
Yes, thank you for having me.
on this deep dive into the Liberate Meditation Coach Training Program.
It's been fun.
We hope it sparked your curiosity and inspired you to explore the possibilities that await.
Oh.
Until next time, may you find peace, clarity, and purpose in all that you do.